Short form will get you noticed, long form will get you paid. But in that, it's so important for you to always do things that align with your audience.
I've always coined the phrase short form gets you noticed, long form gets you paid. And between the difference between short form and long form, how are the creators that you're seeing building that long-term trust? Because we are in the age of short clips. Everyone has a clip this, clip that on Instagram or social media, which does get the user interested. But how are you seeing your creators transforming that short clip, that short form, and converting them over to a long form?
And I like how you coined that phrase. So my coined phrase is people podcast for 3 reasons: to increase their income, leads, or authority. No matter how you cut it, how altruistic you want to be, it usually boils down to those 3 things. And with that, the true source of that is always your listener, right? Like when you're podcasting for your listener. And so whether you're doing the long form or you're doing the short form, right? Like you said, short form will get you noticed, long form will get you paid. But in that, it's so important for you to always do things that align with your audience. And so when you ask how are our creators doing it in Africa or doing it just period, this is an industry-wide thing, it's by building the trust of giving people what it is that they need. And I always go back to, if you have a podcast about gardening, you might not want a plumber on there because it doesn't serve the audience. And so when you think about and are operating from a place of service for your creators, then this is where, for your listeners, then this is where, you're able to double down and serve them more, and then they give you the retention, so on and so forth, in order for you to be able to then garner an audience, for you to then be able to be paid off of their actions, right? Because we have the most, we have the highest listen through rate, talking about podcasting, and then we also have the highest amount of action that comes place from the CTAs that we put inside of episodes. So with that, we have power and we have a responsibility. And not only do we have a responsibility to our listener, but we have a responsibility to ourselves and to serve the show in a way that actually helps us to get paid. So you have to keep, I would say alignment is a way that you make sure that you get paid.